session 6 of Faith or Works. To sum up our reflections this week, we've said that what makes us right with God is that Jesus took the penalty of our sin on himself and in its place gave us his righteousness. None of our doing. All we can do is believe and accept. It's purely a gracious act of God. But James really points out that belief can be something that stays at head level and doesn't really permeate into our very being. If it's just an intellectual acknowledgement, then is it really faith? And is it faith that saves us? James says we need to demonstrate that our faith is real. James 2:18, show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by what I do. Then he says, okay, you believe there's one God? Well, that's great. So do the demons. You've got a good sound theology? That's great. Demons have probably got a better one because they know God better than we do. But he also says the demons shudder at God. They know his awesome power, they know his holiness, and they tremble before him. Do we fall in awe before God? Because we know he's an awesome and holy God. But there's one difference that comes here. While the demons shudder in fear, we are able to love. It's a sort of litmus test. Do we have love for God and for Jesus? Many people who call themselves Christians have more of a fear of God, more of a fear than love. Now, it's right to see God with awe. It's right to know that his judgment is awesome. But to live with fear that we're going to be punished by doing something wrong, to obey his commandments because we do so out of fear, the faith is wrongly placed. True faith in God, true faith in Jesus should develop into love for God and love for people. Galatians 5:6, for in Christ Jesus, neither circumcision or uncircumcision has any value. The only thing that counts is faith expressing itself in love. Love, of course, is based on relationship, and relationship grows through spending time together. And it's very easy in the church to spend lots of time doing things for God and then neglecting the most important thing, which is coming close to Jesus. We very easily get misled into thinking that we're pleasing God by all that we do, because that's very much a feature of our culture, what we do. Remember the story in Luke 18 of the Pharisee and the tax collector who went to the temple to pray. Jesus starts the story by saying that some were confident in their own righteousness and looked down on others. And so the Pharisee prayed, told God all about his good behaviour, even added his practicing of fasting twice a week and tithing everything he had. Whereas the tax collector could only pray, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. And Jesus says in verse 14, I tell you that this man, rather than the other, went home justified before God. We are saved by faith alone, but that faith must manifest itself in what we do.